Hello everybody and welcome back to Everafter Falls, where at the moment we are kind of saving up for a few things. Firstly, we are trying our best to get, let's see if I've got any, we need to do a big old put away of stuff, don't we? Because of course we do. So let's try and put things away. Those need to go in the other chest or to be sold, I think, maybe. I'm trying to work out if I want to sell these things or not. I definitely want to put my fruit and honey press somewhere. Definitely 100% there. So I'm going to actually just put these away. I don't know if I had queued them up to sell them yesterday or what I was planning to do with them, but I'm going to keep them for now. And also we'll put these healing potions away so that maybe if I'm going in and I know I'm going to do the boss, I'll maybe take those over. Then also we've got some nice gemstones here that don't fit. Yeah. Gonna start needing some more space somewhere, aren't we? Okay, I'll put those there for now. Gonna need another chest and I'm gonna need to maybe take the seeds out or something along those lines. Let's get some grass, some iron. So we're getting towards 20 iron. I also need to get 15 rope. So the grass and the iron are basically me working on the Cedric project. Cedric also wants an orb of some description. So yeah. Oh, you know what I didn't do again? Work out the lily pad situation. I will work that out. Don't worry. I'll go and have a look at it online or something and just try and work out exactly what the deal is with that. But at the moment, still not sure exactly how to make giant lily pads. I'm sure that that's something we can do later, though. I may not have explained to you guys, I probably have, though, that at the moment, things are a bit hectic. I've got people around for, like, sort of birthday celebrations and things like that, and it's sort of getting in the way a little bit of getting things done. But we'll be back after, well, probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll be back to a normal schedule again. So don't you worry. I'm just going to pop that down there because I can. Right. Okay. So quest-wise, we're still trying to get an ion sphere for Cedric. That's probably going to take a while. We are growing lemons and we need 6 sardines. I think we have 3 so far out of my 6 sardines. So maybe a fishing day would be a good thing. And let's see what is and isn't harvestable. Because there's going to be things for the museum probably. Yeah. So those 2 are lemon trees, I think. Also, the terrarium has something in it today. A hyperviolet butterfly, which is one I've already had. We've got a chicken egg today. Thank you, Tommy boy. And I believe if I feed Tommy boy some of these... Oh, there we are. So we've already got 2 blue ones down there. So I might be able to start working on getting ones that are similar colour next to each other. I don't know yet. Sometimes it's hard to throw them in the right place as well. Okay, well, I'm going to go... the museum should be open, actually. I'll go and pop the turnip and the daikon in there, then. That looks like a dragonfly. I might have had it before. Yes, I have. Okay, it's a common ray dragonfly. We are looking at the moment for a green butterfly. I'll take a look at the tank here. So there's another one in here. Okay. It's some kind of green butterfly. Ah, it's the common green butterfly that we were looking for. Perfect. That means we've got a museum credit. We finished common critters. Very nice indeed. So have a look in here. We've got the common critters collection there. Completely done. Wonderful. So we need to work on all the individual dragonfly and butterfly and frog collections now. All of which have plenty left to go. So I'm not going to be finishing anything on that side of things anytime soon, I don't think. Okay. Do I want to have a look at the... the crops that I just put in and see how close that means that we're getting to things. So we need a cauliflower and an onion and an eggplant. And then that one's done. Ah, so cauliflowers and onions sound very much to me like spring crops. So maybe once we've got the spring crops in, that might work. We finished the lotuses. We haven't done the giant lotuses. Got loads of fruit to do. Loads of tree fruit to do. Winterberry, dawnberry, maryberry, sourberry. I'm almost certain I've got sour berries growing at the moment, but they're not coming through yet. So, yes, working on that. Up here, we need ourselves a water tree seed and a fire tree seed. So once I have an iron axe, I'll be able to cut those down and we'll be able to finish the tree seed collections. Again, not in a massive rush over that one. Okay, let's go and get my card then, because we've done everything we wanted over here. We've got plushies and bed sheets and things like that, but nothing that I'm particularly a soot grower. However, the soot is still only a bunch of stuff that's kind of, well, there's some useful stuff, but mostly it's cosmetic. So soot grower might want to come later. Probably cards for my pet would come now. I really don't grow a ton of stuff. Whether that'll change in the future or not, I'm not sure. But at the moment, not growing a ton of stuff. And also we're not watering them because we're using the drones for that. So I don't really feel like I particularly need to worry about that one. I think Healing Bond might be at its maximum. So I'd probably want to do like... 10% chances for things. Increase the price of goods you sell by 10% would probably be worthwhile. I'm just going to have a quick look at what cards I have, because what I don't want to do is take a card that's useless. I don't get this very often, you see. So Healing Bond is at its maximum. So I think getting my pet's Water Bolt up to a better level would be good. And then maybe looking at Life Shield. On fatal damage, your pet casts a shield that protects for 3 seconds and heals 30% max HP once a day. That's happened to me twice in the whole time I've been playing, and mostly because I wasn't paying attention. So I don't think I really need that as such. So I'm going to go for the Water Bolt, I think. Yummy. Cardboard. So now I think it does 3 times damage. Oh no, so it does more bounces. Bounces more. Which is still good. Okay. My main one was getting Healing Bond up, and getting the Water Bolt just to start with was fine. Okay. Let's do a bit of fishing, I think. This fish is probably best gotten from about here. It would stop floating away. That would be great. And it's kind of to be expected. A lot of the fish are not new ones anymore. That happened a lot at the beginning. We had a lot of new fish. But not so much anymore. And I will be looking this episode to see if I can finish the dungeon completely as well. And see if we can get on to the next section of that. Again, nothing new there. We can sell all of this, so it's always good to sell. Sea snail and a royal flush. I think royal flushes are quite pricey, aren't they? Am I right? Yeah, it's 65, not too bad. Some fish are really good. Earth is that? That could be a shell that I haven't had yet. A copper ammonite. Have I had that before? I think I have. Okay. I will sell that one because it's worth more than it would be for the bricks. Hello, little pigeons. So once I've done enough fishing that everything is... Right, one more fish and then I think I have to go and sell. And I won't have room for these, but I can come back for them later. Okay. Let's go and sell these puppies. Then I'll do a little bit of fishing. I'm looking out for any mushrooms, any insects that I might be able to see. I will throw, on the way back past, I'll throw a tadpole or something into the terrarium. Could sell the honey, actually. Those are all about to ripen out. Am I going inside? I have no idea. So all these guys need to get sold. Even the honeycomb, I think, for now, to be honest. Extra money is always good. So bear with me just a second. So I'm just going to pause the game, right? Because I just want to know, like, Everafter Falls. Giant Lotus. Because how are you supposed to make these? How are you supposed to remember what all of the... Right, so you have to cultivate them by growing the same colour lotus in a 3x3 square. Easier once you have the lotus necklace. But how do you remember and how do you... This is what I don't get. Like, they haven't really answered my question with that one. See if anybody else has said anything about it. Because I get it. I get what you're meant to do in theory, but how are you supposed to remember that they're all the same? So there's a pink prize cabinet thing for the lotus necklace. I might get that, to be honest. To grow a giant lotus, you need a 3x3 area of regular lotuses, all blooming the same colour at the same time. If there's one that blooms the wrong colour, use your fishing rod to gather the flower and the lily pad. Toss a new lotus pad in that spot and try again. You need to grow 4 giant lotuses for another achievement, so you might as well have a few areas while you're farming these to make it easier. Okay. That's what we'll do then, I guess. If that's what they say is the only way to do it. That's going to take a while, but... Alright, let's go back and find some more lily pads. Because there were a few around. So I guess what I would need to do is, like, anytime I see a bud on it, I'd need to take the bud off until they're all budding at the same time. And I'd need to know that they're all the same colour as well. So I'll just grab some more. And we'll see what we can do. This is going to be a thing that takes a lot of time. But if we can get more sardines, I think the answer to the sardines is a pink prize key. So I'll use that to get the lotus necklace this time, I think. Because my problem is, I just don't know. Oh, that's annoying. Are we slightly off? Yeah. I can't get those. I don't think, anyway. No. I'd have to be like there, and then it's far too far away to grab. That's okay, though. We'll just keep going. Ones around the ones here are grabbable, and they'll probably turn into the lotus pads soon. If I could try and remember that they're yellow, yellow, pink, but I probably won't, because you know what I'm like. So I think what I want to do is to go with the idea of trying to keep things in their quadrants. So for now, what I'm going to do is I've got a quadrant here. I've got a quadrant here. But I might change what the quadrants are depending on what happens when these all flower. At the moment, I've got a blue there. That is meant to be the blue quadrant, isn't it? Technically. But I've got loads of blue down here. So I'm thinking to myself, do I make this one into the peach quadrant? Can we just change it about? I think so. So let's just scrap the old plan. So peach over here. Blue here. And I haven't decided what the top ones will be. I'll see what happens, see what actually flowers up there. And then what I'm going to start doing is, so this here will be between the bridges. That'll be either yellow or pink. And this one here will be like pink or something. And then I'm just going to try my best to get something in there. I don't know if I can get a 3x3 in here though. I'll have to see. It's not like, this is not the best area, but I'll try my best. But basically, anything that isn't the right colour in a quadrant will get plucked back out and sold. I'll just keep chucking new ones in, and I'm going to try and get them in a 3x3 here, and I'm going to try and get them in a 3x3 like here, etc, etc. And the thing is, because I know these are blue, right, and I know that these are peach, for example, so if I just take the pod off of them, they should be the same colour, right? That, in theory. So I think I have a bit of a plan with them. Okay, so I'm going to take these up. This lotus farming is taking a bit of planning. But I'm okay with that. So we're on 13 now. So I've got another 3 or 4 more rounds to do. Rope-wise, we're on 8. We need another 7. Oh no, we don't need 7, we need 6, because there was one lying on the ground there. And I forgot to take coal, because of course I did. Okay, so let's just try that one again. The spooklets are going to put me to bed in an hour, so let's just get that going, and then the spooklets can come. I do need to move the red pixie, I know, I'll do it later. No, we don't mess about with spooklets in this game unless we're in the dungeon or something and I can't get out in time. 700! So if we keep having days like that with fishing, then that's not going to be too bad at all. But I do want at least 1 or 2 days where we try and see if we can get to the boss monster. Thank you, sprites. Right, let's wake up. So we are slowly making money, which is nice. No more quests at the moment. There is a note for me, so let's have a look what that's all about. From Freya. The weather will be perfect tomorrow for the annual Snowfest. Please speak with Dog, who'll be waiting by his treehouse tomorrow from early morning till 1 PM. There'll be some cool games to play and lots of prizes to be won, so please do attend. I spent a lot of time organising the event. It would be a real shame if anyone missed it. Well, we'll try and remember that. We will try. So, yellow. There's a yellow flower up there. Right, so this one here is blue. That one is peach. So I'm happy to keep that in that quadrant. But that one is not. That one is a blue one, so that one gets removed. So just trying to... And then hopefully I'll know which pods are which. I'll know which pods are which based on where things are. So the blue one over here probably needs to be removed as well. And we're just going to slowly start to try and curate them a bit. So yellow only belongs in here. And then what I want to be doing is, like I say, I want to pull all the buds off them like at the same time. And in theory, that should reset their growth cycle, I think. So they'll all flower at the same time. But the first stage of it, I think, is getting all of them the right colour. And then we'll work on the right time. The right colour and the right layout as well. So as soon as that one turns into a pod, I'm going to try and chuck that down in that gap there. I don't know whether I'll be able to chuck them further in. I think I can. But I think at this point it's better to know what colours things are before I start chucking them in. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Any that I can grab, I'll try and throw in somewhere, and we'll sort of try and work out what things are. But it's going to be a bit random because I just don't have the memory to be like, that one right there was yellow and that one right there was pink. And now they're a pod, I don't remember what they were. No idea. Not a clue. Those two are yellow though. Coming, little fishy. I should not have all this. I don't know why I'm even running around trying to fish, honestly. But, oh well. I'm doing it now. I don't think I'm getting nearly enough rest at the moment. Okay, so I think I'm just going to run back to home and put things away. We'll go and recycle the letter at Sid's and sell anything that needs selling. And I never put a tadpole in the terrarium, did I? In fact, both of them need it. Okay, so let's put the coal and the iron and the grass and everything away. And the iron. Oh yeah, those are iron bars, so they stack. And then rope, we're up to 10 now, which is great. The fish, eggs, and lotus flowers can all get sold. So where I'm trying to sort of organise colours and things, this is going to take a while, but I don't really care. And honestly, if... oh, sorry, I will just sell the things I wanted to sell. Yeah, I know I've got an organic paper waiting, but I can just add them in and it'll remember how many. So if I do find that I can't really grow the yellow ones up there, what I might do is just keep individual yellow ones up there and maybe do a 3x3 grid here where it's a bit easier to do 3x3 grids. And similar on like this side of the lake here, that's quite easy to do a 3x3 grid there or something. And this side here is quite easy to do here. So probably quite easy to do down here too, actually. You've got the bridge there and everything. Might struggle to get it in like the middle or something. I'm not certain. But I think at this point it's just definitely worth waiting. Once they grow and become pods, then I can just make sure everything's right. So all of these that I've put in here, they may not turn out peach. And if they don't, then I'm just going to pull them up. The yellow ones will probably be behind. So if I can find a yellow one and wait for it to be a pod, that would be great. The yellow ones, the ones up by the river, They're both yellow. There's a yellow and two yellows and a pink. So if I throw all of those pods into the yellow section, that should be fine. Still don't have a cow or anything. But what I do want to get, and I think I will get it, just because the inventory space will be so good. We're going to go to Sid's and we're going to get another drone because I've got 3 grand in the bank. Right, so we've got a second support drone. So what that will hopefully do, I'm really, really hopeful. That this will be inventory slots. More inventory slots. Because I need as many inventory slots as I can humanly get. Yep. So we've got another 4. And 4 makes such a difference because by the time you've got all of your tools, you've only got 7 slots there. Then another 8 there. So another 4 will mean I can do so much more. So much more fishing. It's an extra 2 casts of the fishing rod. Okay, so there's a butterfly down there that looks like I might not have had it before. Don't know. Ultra Wave. Yeah, that is a brand new one, which is fantastic because we don't get those all the time. Lots of yellow. Oh, we've got a flame one. Yes, yes, yes. And I need to make that bottle attachment as well. I've got a lot of things I need to do, to be fair. I've got a puffle tree sap as well. So they both need to go into the museum. So I'll leave the fire one on. Now I needed to bring a pixie bottle out or I won't be able to move the tree tap. Because I stupidly put... I put a pixie on a tree and then I put the tree tap on the tree and it won't let me remove the tree tap now until I remove the pixie. So I'll have to go back and do that. But yeah, we'll leave the fire sap. That can go in the museum later. But at the moment, I want to just keep that fire sap. Because I specifically need a distilled fire potion thing. Whatever the distiller makes out of it. I don't know what it's called. They'll probably tell me if I look. The evaporator, sorry. So I need 2 fire sap. In fact, I do need 2 fire sap. And 1 coal and an empty bottle. To make fire essence. So that's going to be the next thing we need to go to the next part of the dungeons. So I'll leave that tree tap on for another 5 or 10 days or whatever it is. And we'll get a second one. Probably by the time we've gotten around to all of that, to getting the dungeons all completed and everything, we probably will have the second fire sap. And then I'll leave it on there for another 10 days just so it can gather the fire sap at its own pace. For the museum. So anyway, I'm going to go to the museum and then I'll come back and I'll sort the rope and the iron out because we are slowly but surely edging our way. Oh, tadpoles. Oh, tadpoles. Right, so we need like tadpoles or some kind of dragonfly nymph or something like that. I think I'll go with a tadpole. I'll put the tadpole in the one by me, and I'll put the giant the dragonfly nymph of a medium size in the one in the museum. Reason being, this one will probably, 2 days until that's ready. Whereas this one will be longer, so you can go longer without checking it, basically. Okay, so in you go. In you go. And in you go. So, looking at this, we just now need, looking at the saps, where are they? Orb tree. I'm waiting for the orb tree to grow. We have a sapling planted. Cherry blossom, I just needs me to move the tap. And fire sap. So I think what I will do is take the fairy bottle, move the sprite off, start working on some cherry blossom sap while the fire sap is still going. Yeah, because I only need one more. So by day 20 of winter, we'll have that fire essence. And like I say, I'm still only halfway through the dungeon. So there's no massive rush. quite enjoying the lotus gardening. It's an interesting one. So if I grab a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of coal. Then what I want to do, I think, next is, I know I'm flitting around a bit today. It's just, like I say, I'm a touch tired, so sometimes that makes me flit more than usual. But last time, I really wanted to put together that bottle extension, didn't I? So let me remind myself what that is and just work on that as one thing that I can do to help myself. If I can find it. Bottle attachment. There we are. So the glass makers located to the left, right, or front of this will instead produce 3... Oh, right. So I needed the empty bottles. That's what we were waiting for. And for that, I needed the saps for the super glue. So I've got the pine resin at the moment. So we're waiting for box sap. Ah, okay. That's why I haven't done it so far. I keep coming back to it and thinking, why haven't I done it? Why haven't I done it? So 2 days time we can do that. So probably just before the end of the episode, we'll get that done. Right. Sorry, I'm drinking loads today as well. You're probably hearing me like glugging rather than sipping. Right then. So, maple sap. Let me check on my orb tree. Like, how developed actually is it? And then we'll do a bit of fishing. Okay, so orb tree is like kind of developed. I mean, to be fair, I actually do have access to other ones. But that's my one. So I'm proud of that one. Oh, we've got loads of these over here. So let's see if we can grab a few of those and plant them. That one I can't really reach, but the other ones I probably can. Like that one there. I think I could probably get that one. Ah, right. Okay, I need to go from the bridge, I think. Okay. I'm almost certain I can get that one there. And then I think I'm going to throw them all into the yellow quadrant and see if any of them come out yellow. Because like I say, I'm not going to rely on my memory to be like, oh, that one was yellow and that one was blue and make a map of them or something. I'm just going to be like, we've got our corners. If they don't fit the corners, then they don't get their time in the sun. I'm going to leave that one. I can't be bothered. Like, the ones that are harder to reach, that's fine. We're going to find enough other ones that it's not going to matter so much. I'm going to at least try and put them in, like, vaguely the right order as well. Because if they do all turn out yellow, then that would be ideal that they're already in the right place. So I'm going to try and start doing that. So far, I've just been throwing them in. The first thing was, when I throw them in, do they grow? That was the first thing. So also fishing to get sardines so that I know that I can get that pink. Come back here, you. So then I can get that pink key and then I can get the thing that grows the lotus flowers quicker. Okay, that was nothing new and it was also not a sardine, so that's a bit sad times. Let's run around and just see if I can find any more. Oh, this is the perfect place, isn't it? Oh, yeah, pixie bottle. I never have my pixie bottle on me. It's terrible. I know. I know. Oh, a bit of seaweed. I could make some dried seaweed out of that, couldn't I? Then maybe we could actually make recipes. Although that's something I definitely think I kind of probably want to wait until later in the game for. I'm not too worried right now about doing all the recipes. There's only so much I can do at once. And at the moment, I'm trying to do as much as I can in the museum itself. And also getting as many fish as possible. Well, that was surprising. I can't open it, but a grand treasure chest? A gold or higher key to open it? Well, hopefully that has some goodies in it. Again, lots of yellow and pink. And I know I'm not going to remember which are which. Alright then, spooklets, that's fine. I will sell everything bar my gold treasure chest and I will keep that. In another chest somewhere, probably. Well, none of those were particularly high value, but they'll add up to a couple of hundred. So I'm not going to sneeze at it. If I can quickly make another rope. But I think it's worth that 2,500 for an extra 4 inventory slots. Oh, because I am so badly off for inventory all the time. In fact, treasure chest would probably go there. With its friends. I don't have enough keys and the keys don't match and all sorts. I think I can get keys from somewhere. So I'll try and work on that. And 1 piece of rope to put away. Like, it's nice if I can start the day with an empty inventory. I try. I don't always succeed. Tomorrow it will be raining. That might be a good fishing day again. Oh no, I've got to go see Dog tomorrow, haven't I, for the event? It usually tells me that Dog is waiting. So hopefully I haven't missed it or anything. Yeah, there we are. Dog is waiting for you to start. They're very nice about that. Very nice about it, to be honest. Still no movement on the... That has turned into a bud, though. Oh, yeah, I think that is a peach one. So I'll come back later. Because I always remove... And this is why I'm always removing them. If they're in flower and they're the wrong colour, I'll remove them. It's going to be the easiest way for me to make sure everything's the right colour. And I'm hoping that the pods that I pull out... if they've been already, like a pink one, for example, will turn into a pink pod, which will turn into a pink lotus flower bud and everything. So I'm hoping that that's the way it works. If that's the case, it shouldn't be as difficult, as long as I know, like, where I'm planting the different colours. Right, Dog's treehouse. You don't want to miss out on this. Hi, Dog. Hey Sheila, do you want to start the Snowfest event now? Yeah, I have no idea what it is and how well I'll do at it, but we'll give it a go just so I can show everybody what it is. I hope everyone enjoys this year's Snowfest. Organised by yours truly. What are we all doing out here? Finn is freezing his butt off. Last I checked, attendance wasn't compulsory, Finn. Okay, listen up. Remember, take your time. Talk to me when you want to finish up. Have fun. You've got various, I'm guessing these stalls are all little mini games. Do you want to play the snow race? By betting your festival tickets, you could win more tickets. Okay, so I probably can't do that one first. I'll have to earn some, I guess. Test your reflexes in the Snow Pal Builder game. Costs 30 gold per game. Want to play? I'll give it a go. Good luck. Oh, right. So I have to do, like, a white body. I see. How do I... Do I stop it with space? Yeah, okay. Okay. I need a yellow bow tie. And a red hat. 4 out of 5. That's not too bad. 4 festival tickets. I'll do that one again, because I think I can do better than that. So we need... Is that a yellow or a green bottom? I can't see. I think it's yellow. Yeah. And a green head. And a scarf. And those, and some fangs. Yay! 5 out of 5. Okay, let's try this one now. So what's Edgar's stall? I set up the stall to help folks improve their memory. 30 gold per game. Give it a shot. Well, this is a girl that can't remember where lotus flowers with various colours are, so I'll try, but we'll see. You can do it. Okay, so a bear, a pig, a bear. Pig. A bear. I don't even know how I'm remembering these things. Woohoo! 6 crack matches times 4, 24. So, like... Oh, I see. So my multiplier bonus goes down with time, is it? Freya, penguin, no. I was too slow on it. So the faster you get the matches, the better. Ah. Oh, it was Daisy here, wasn't it? Freya. 5. Woohoo! Okay, so I did quite well with festival tickets there. Okay, I don't know what I can turn them in for. I've spent a fortune showing off how great my memory is. I hope someone is taking notice. I'm gonna have another go at that one, honestly, because you get quite a lot of tickets. Redeem a prize. Ooh. I get 200, I get like a blue prize key. Orange tree sapling. I'm interested in that. Very interested in that, actually. Add that to my tree collection. Well, 81 so far. I don't need a totonut sapling because I know where the totonut tree is. But I don't know where the orange tree is, if there is one. So that might be nice. A blue prize key is okay, but I think I can buy one elsewhere. So, yeah, let's see about this one now. So I can try and bet my festival tickets. Okay. So my choice to win, is it the penguin or the snowman? Let's bet 21 tickets on the penguin. Oh, it was the snowman. I lost 21. Okay. So another 21 on the snowman this time. This is rigged. This is so rigged. Alright, I'm doing the memory game again. At least that's guaranteed. That's just rigged. Times 10 multiplier are getting better, I think. I'm going to be like Hersher, spending all my money. Because that one you don't get many tickets, even if you get it completely right. This one you get a lot of tickets if you get a good multiplier. Got Dawn wrong, sadly. That was a times 9. Trying to improve. Let's see if we can improve on our times 10. Freya, Cedric. Ah. This one is going very badly wrong. Where did Cedric go? I could not have mucked that up more if I tried. But I still got 12 tickets, so it's fine. Just keep spending the money. I can catch fish to get it back. No, where's it? Memory's terrible today. I remember Edgar being up there somewhere. Yeah, that's it. There's Amy. Dawn. Okay, times 6. That wasn't bad. Got 200 so far. Freya. Ursha. Freya. Bob. Ren. Dog. Bear. Dawn. Ursha. Bear. Ren. Dawn. Sometimes I'm super fast, I just remember things. And sometimes I'm super slow. Finn. Penguin. Ah, I knew that was the penguin. Nah. That was times 8. Times 20 is the maximum, but I don't think I'll ever get times 20. I don't think I can physically flip the tiles quick enough for that. Then there's Cedric. That was Bear, wasn't it? No, that's Fit. Ah, that's Bear. Right. Bear. Bim. Penguin. That was a huge mess up, but never mind. We'll pretend that didn't happen. But at least we make progress with it. There's the one that... doubles your... Oh, that was the wrong kind of penguin. That was this one. This penguin. Okay, I'm happy with anything above a +5, I think. I was like, I've seen Daisy before. certain you were up there. Yes, you were. Oh, I was cheated there. I just ticked down. But yeah, I want my orange sapling, so I'm going to keep going until I get it. Finn, dog, Edgar, Pete, Amy, dog. Couple more, I reckon I'll have it as long as I do relatively well on it. So, Rens, dog, bear. No, Ren was the first one, sorry. $459. I think 2 more goes. Takes so long to flip them around, I swear. Oh, no, dog was here somewhere. Oh gosh. No, I saw Edgar as well. So annoying. I don't think my memory's improving at all. I think if I remember it, I remember it, basically. I swear. That's Amy. Why? I'm getting Amy and Edgar confused because they both have a trunk. That's how terrible my memory actually is. There's me like, only a couple more goes, I'll be fine. No, I need 1 more go and then I can have my orange tree. Doesn't really matter how I do here. That's Daisy. Where's Tobias then? There we are. Right, let's go get this orange sapling. So you could carry on until you got everything if you wanted. But I'm not going to worry too much about it. I just want that. It's the only thing I really wanted. I think I can even buy, like, blue ones and stuff. Finn. Freya looked really annoyed at Finn, didn't she? Actually, Finn really loves the Snowfest because Finn can watch everyone have fun. Finn, you're a little scallywag. Yep. I'm happy with that. We played all the games. It was super fun. But now it is time to check the board, actually, because I need more money. Mining for Bram. Oh, fishing challenge. I could totally do that. I do that anyway all the time. Rare stone. Not worth the money. 3 frogs. Unlikely to find 3. Monster hunt. Absolutely going to do it. So, fishing challenge, mining challenge. And monster hunt. So, let's have a look. So, what do I have the most time to do? So I've got 4 days, 3 days, 3 days. I may as well do the fishing first then, because there's loads of fish around here. Probably won't take me long, and then I can go down and do a bit of progress in the dungeon and also catch a few things. Slay a few monsters, you know what I mean? Ooh, new fish. Excitamondo. Okay. I'm going to go over the bridge and catch our little dude. I can't see a thing. Let's try this. That might be a better way around. I can actually see the fish biting then. There we are. 2 jellyfish. Oh, that would just go in if I'm lucky. Yeah, bounced in. That was a bit of luck there. They're worth 18 each, which isn't too bad. How many fish have I done now? 6 out of 7. Need 1 more. Kind of do want to hang around here though, because I don't want to have to go all the way up to the beach and then come all the way back down. Because I want to sell all of these before I move on to my next section of things I need to do. You are absolutely ideal. Perfect. If I actually catch the fish. Oh, I got lucky there. Okay. So that's Calvin's one done. Should we find Calvin? In case Calvin is near. Calvin is by the aquarium, so I could sell the extra fish, pop over to the aquarium, check in on... That, I believe, is a dragonfly I've already had. But, you know, I've got to check. Yeah, it is. Nightcaps. I think nightcaps are worth a decent amount though, so that's probably gonna help me a bit. Yeah, they're worth 63 each. Sell all these fish. So that should get me probably about £1,000 in the morning or something. Right, so then we want to go back to my farm, up to the aquarium, hand in the thing to Calvin. That was pretty quick, but you know, if you need to be quicker at catching fish, my store stocks the latest in fishing supplies. Here's your gold. Why don't you spend it at my store? It really wants me to spend things at the store. There you go. Right, so the next thing that I want to do then is to give up on fishing for the day and go and slay the monsters for Finn. So just doing the board quests that I find easy to do just gives me that extra little bump of... Extra little bump of money, which is always good. And then I can, you know, selling the fish actually gives me another bump of money. So I'm supposed to be mining all of these rocks as well. So let's just mine the ones that have good stuff in them, I think. I need to do about 18 of them. And slay like 59 creatures. I should be able to do all of this fishing, creature slaying, and mining in one day. Hersha always wants like the unusual stones and stuff, but I don't actually think that... I'd rather have the chance of getting a gem, personally. Don't worry about it. In fact, what we should be doing is running through and making progress. So that's what I'm going to do. If we happen to slay any creatures on the way, there's gold there, so I'm going to grab that. Because my cat's water bottles are extra bouncy now, which is going to help. Can't be bothered with this room. Can't be bothered with this room. Please tell me I am going the right way. Ah, I think I'm going the wrong way. No. Ah, waste of time. I hate wasting my time in this so much. I need the map. Oh, I should have looked at the map before I left. So we need to go down 2, across 2, and then up. Okay. I can see why I got a bit confused there, actually. And here we need... That's where we start to go wrong. We need to go up here. Because I want to get closer to all the bosses and stuff now, don't I? I don't want to be covering old ground. I want to be covering new ground. Like this room. Okay. We've done Finn's monster hunt now, so if I just mine everything in here, maybe go next door and get the chest. There is a chest that I left, I think, down there because I think I ran out of inventory space. But it shouldn't be as much of a problem now because I've got my 2 drones, my 2 personal drones. How are we doing on mining? 5 more rocks. Question is, do we keep going until we try and find a portal room? Okay, all done for that. Okay, yeah, let's keep going until we find a portal room, I think. Which is here. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So what we need to do is head down there, just finish off these bits that we didn't go into. Go into that room and finish off the chest there. Get the chest out of there. See where that goes for a dead end in case there's a pooklet hiding in there or something. There's also a chest down there and some bits we haven't explored down there as well. But I feel like we're getting way closer now to the end. So I'm wondering if more exploration is worth doing. Or whether we hand in the quests and do a bit more exploration tomorrow and see if we can find the boss. Huh. I think maybe we'll do that, like, maybe next episode, actually. I think I want to hand these quests... What is that? That looks fancy. Where'd it go? You look fancy. You're a northern spark dragonfly. Okay, well, the museum is right there and open, so I'll stick it in. Lovely. Okay, so we've already got another pine sap, but we don't have box sap yet? Surely that's not right. Maybe they're slower? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. Oh, by the way, sorry, if you hear any cheering or anything, my friend's watching the Grand Prix, so... That's why I got to sneak away to do recordings. Ah, sour berries. Okay. So another thing we can put in the museum quickly before I head off to handle my quests in. I'll just throw it in there quickly so I don't have to worry about it. And I want to keep the other ones, any other sour berries that I get, so I can make sour berry jam or whatever it is I need to make. But for that, I'm going to need a lot more bottles. And apparently more chests. So, okay, fine. It's going to start getting messy. Okay, not too bad actually. Still no more sardines. I did so much fishing today as well. But, you know, I'm keeping them. We will gather them over time. It's all okay. Wonderful. So we are on 13 or 15. We're on 19. That's so close. Probably maybe next episode we're going to have Cedric's second part of his rocket. He'll be so happy. If his power hasn't run out because I didn't manage to do his quest yet. Right. Now let's go hand in quests. So the first person I want to find is Bram. And then we want to find Finn. So, Bram is over there. Finn is over by the museum. Actually, Finn is way closer. Yeah, Finn is over at Dawn's house, I think. Hey, Finn, how come you get to sit there? Is that your place? Your desk? Wow, you finished your training already. Finn, very happy to see you alive and well. Next time, let's slay more monsters, yeah? 2.6. Wonderful. And then let's go find Bram, who's on the other side of the map, or was last time I checked. Right, let's see. So, everyone is congregating up there. Come back here, you. Done your quest for you. Let me see. Yep, I suppose you've mined all the rocks I asked for. I'm quite busy today. Here's your reward. Take it and leave. Okay, so we got another 1,000 or so. I'll steal that. And if I can that, I don't know if it's a bit stuck under the bridge. Yeah, possibly. Haha. Good job. And again, I'll throw those in the yellow corner because I'm working on the yellow ones at the moment. The peach and the blue, we've got enough that when they grow buds, I'm hoping that they just stay the same colour. They're all good. These I have no idea what colour they are, so I'm just going to throw them in and hope for the best. Let's see what happens. This is the first one I've actually managed to get in a 3x3 at all. However, obviously when we're missing a corner there, so I'm going to need to go down here for it as well. But I'm hoping that some of these turn out yellow. This corner here, which is my pink corner, I haven't got any pink ones in there yet at all. So we're just waiting to see what happens with that. This blue corner, I believe that will be a blue one. So I'm going to throw that in right here. Well, I'll just pretend to fish there. And we'll just keep that going. So number 1 is to get the right colours. Number 2 is to get them bloom in the right shape. And number 3 is then to get them blooming at the right time. So like I say, it's going to be a big undertaking over probably several episodes. But if we start now, we'll be able to get them done by the time they're either A, needed for a quest, or B, needed for the museum. And if I can get 2 of them growing, then I can use one of them for getting like buds and pods, and then I can pull up the lily pad if I do it in that order. That should be fine. Yeah, so we've got 443 today in various bits and bobs that I fished up and found around the place. Sprite's got me the usual. Okay, so I think this will be the last day we do for today. I'm going out later for dinner. Yummy, yummy dinner. Alright, so let's have a look at what's going on here. No new buds yet or anything like that. Those are still going to take their time growing. That one needs planting in. That one I'm almost 100% certain is a peach one. Okay. Beautiful. I'm almost certain that the lily pad is what carries the genetics of the plant. It's what carries the color of the plant. So I'm pretty sure that that lily pad, having grown from a blue lily pod, would always come out blue. If not, then I have no idea how you're supposed to do this. So I've got my fingers crossed that that is the case. So we handed in all our little board quests. We get a community gate key for the winter crop, which is actually a rubbish prize because I've got a master key for the gates. So it's utterly useless. I'll probably sell them, I think. I don't need them at all. Still need more money for a cow or something, but I'm not that fussed on having it yet. Don't feel I really need it yet, to be honest. Getting loads of chicken eggs. Ah, you're ready, are you? Okay. Are you a new kind of frog? You are. You're a chrome mud frog. Nice. Take him to the museum. So let me go grab another thing to put in that terrarium. I'm so glad I got that as a prize, because they're almost impossible to make, I think, anyway. I say that, but I haven't checked in a while what it takes to make a new one. I think it might be like arcane shards and things like that, though. Should be able to make my bottle attachment today. So I've got a little consignment, I believe, of quartz bottles, but I need some glass bottles to make the attachment as well. I had glass bottles before. I used them all up on other stuff, so now I don't have any. I know that we can make one. Here it is. You need limelight stone, 3 water essence, 5 glass panels, and 3 gold bars. Actually, that's completely makeable, as long as you have a limelight stone. And I think I have one, or did I sell it? Because I'm sure I had one at some point. Limelight stone. No. So I either put it into the museum if I got one, or I sold it. So I need to remember that if I get any more of those off the pixies, to sort those out. Do you know what I need to do here, though? I need to move the gems out. So I want to make a new box, a new chest, because this is getting ridiculous. 15 wood, 3 stone. Do I have that? I might do. Oh yeah, easily do. I could make a couple of chests, actually, because everything's getting a bit cramped. Let's put it that way. Nice storage area. Okay, so I'm going to take out all the gemstones. And they can have their own chest. I like to keep them because you never know when you're going to need them for things like critter terrariums, for example. So I'm happy to have like food and seeds in this one. Just move all these guys out. If there's any other gems anywhere else as well. Yep, got a jade there. My fairy bottle needs to come with me. I keep forgetting it. Piece of glass. Super glue. Pretty happy with all that where it is. I think I could sell that fishing rod though. That goes in there. So far happy with that, but I may split seeds up. Ah, there's a whole load of like foods in here. That shouldn't be. Seaweed and all that stuff. And seeds. Shells and critters and... Okay. I think everything else I'm okay with, but these guys should be in here. They probably got moved because they wouldn't fit. Seems to be the way quite often. So there we go. We've got foods and the moonflower and then also seeds. Then I've got one chrysalis there, cocoon, which should be next door in this one. Because that is where I keep all of the things that go in a critter terrarium, plus shells, plus ion shards. Actually, I think I want, and phantom shards I want to go in with the gems. Because that to me makes so much more sense. And then I've just got a spare one. Okay. And that tadpole can go in. Oh no, did I take that out so I could put it in the terrarium? Probably. So let's just go and have a look. Because I think we just got that frog out, didn't we? That chrome mud frog. So I'll take him to get a... put in the museum soon. Okay. Oh, I don't need all that stone, do I? Ah, why did I leave all that in there? And also I haven't started making my stuff for Cedric yet either. So let's put that away. And let's take the coal, the iron, and the grass outside. I've got like 2 more ropes to make. Basically, if I just keep remembering to like chuck them in, eventually it'll add up to something. But I really want those sardines so that I can get this lotus making device. It's going to be so much better. There's so much you can buy in this game that helps with things. So that needs to be sold. That needs to be sold. That needs to be given to the museum. That needs to be put away. That needs to be put away. But what I wanted to do over here before I forget again, yet again, is I need to move the tree tap. But I couldn't do it because there was a stupid pixie on top of the tree that was stopping me from getting the tree tap off. There we are. So tree tap is off. Pixie can go back on. That is fine. And then I'm going to put you onto a cherry tree so we can get some cherry tree sap. So we're going to head over to the museum area. Those guys look like they're doing well, getting me gold and stones and things. Right, so. Oh no! I just spent all of that money on an orange tree. And guess what I found? Oranges. You couldn't make it up, could you? Right then, I'll stick my cherry blossom tree tap on, and that'll be the last of my few tapping efforts, I hope. Might still need a water one. I need an orb tree one as well. But yeah, we need cherry tree as well. So. And these will be cherries in the spring, I'm hoping. Let's go throw the frog in. And the orange. Frog, orange. Then we'll put some stuff away in my chest. And then we can go and see if we can make a bit more of a dent on the dungeon. So we're on our way to making the flame essences that we need. The distilled flames. Whatever that is called once they are distilled. Flame potion. I feel like the pixie bottle should go there. It feels more like that's the sort of pixie bottle thing. So let's do that. Put sourberry there. I'm hoping that I can make some sourberry jam or something. I need more star fruit at some point. I only managed to get 2 or 3 and I used a couple of them. Right, so 21. I think we're nearly there, actually. You know that. Yeah, I need 2 more pieces of rope. Let's just go across to Cedric's place. And throw the iron into there. I do also then want to save up 10 irons to upgrade my axe. And then I can start on the tree seeds. But I've got that much. And then I've got that much rope. So I just need 2 more rope. And then we are on the second part of the rocket. Fabulous. Cedric sending a rocket to outer space. So all of these are doing their thing. They stay in bud for ages. I don't know whether they go through, if you've got that necklace, whether they go through the whole cycle quicker, or if they just turn into the lily pads quicker. I don't know how much of a speeding up effect it has. That's the second to last piece of rope. But I'm going to pop everything in here and we're going to go into the dungeons just for the last part of the episode. I feel like I'm prepping a lot of stuff that needed to be prepped. Probably ages ago, but I didn't know about yet, so... I probably would do the lotus farming a lot earlier had I known what to do. Okay, so those are yellow, pink still. I've looked at them so many times I may actually remember what they are, which might be nice. Right, so we're going to start from here. And it's going to be all about progress today, I think. Help if I had my sword out. Okay, many chests. Let's go get the chest rooms, I think. I've got an empty inventory right now, so it just does make sense to do. What's in there then? Health potion and a snowflake obsidian. Not that wonderful then. Let's try this side. Oh nice, a spotted opal. I haven't had one of those yet. So that's brilliant. Then there is a chest all the way down here. So I may as well run my way through. I'll go and get. And then also let's go and get the... As usual, I'm taking loads of unnecessary damage. Go get that one. So that one was a necklace of swiftness and a haste orb. Okay. There's also a little way through here that we haven't really checked out, which could have any number of goodies in it. So let's give it a go. Ah, that's another portal room. That's actually kind of perfect because that means I can go up to here and continue on my way. Very nice. Just trying to go a little slower so that I can kind of regenerate my health a bit more. And we'll head up here. We were right by the monster room. I really hope if I go in here, I don't get stuck again. And it's a shame that I should be worried about that. I'm not worried about the boss fight itself, but let's give it a try, see what happens. Sure. What's this one then? Oh, hello. Spider Colossus. Oh, you sound like a load of fun. I imagine I probably don't want to be, like, hit by that thing. Ah! Okay, so that did open straight up for me, which is fantastic. So now we've got a new quest about the aft rune. So, of course, we're now going to need to start working on getting that sorted out. What did we get then? Anything good? We obviously got the cursed aft rune. We got Everafter, which radiates luck, gives 39 luck. Extra skilled miner, some quick chance and attack power with an empty orb slot. 2 treasure chests, various bits and bobs. Nothing fantastic, but the luck might be good combined with everything else, because that might actually start to get me better loot. But yeah, so now we can head out of here. So we've now finished that one as well. So finished these 2. So now I have the aft rune. And there'll be one more after that one. I wonder if I can get into Dawn's place at the moment and check what the final one needs. Because I know what this one needs. It needs fire. And I'm halfway through already getting that sorted out. So we're all good on that. I can buy bottles from Dawn if I want. But I've nearly got the super glue together. So I can make the bottle attachment. So we're kind of alright, I think. So let's have a look in the bookcase. So we did the Eve rune, we did the Era rune, but on the Aft rune, which requires the fire essence, then we need to do the Ter rune, which will require a moonstone, an item so rare that information on how to acquire one remains to be known. I've never found a moonstone. I'm hoping that maybe I will find one in one of the chests. So I need to remember, if I get a moonstone, do not sell it or give it to the museum. Okay, so this rune contains the life force of the sacred tree, one of the first forms of life to have manifested in this reality. It represents all that exists today. There are no known methods to remove a curse from this rune. So that will be interesting once I've done everything else. I'll be very interested in that. Okay, so we're waiting at the moment for fire. Just going to go see how long that's going to take. But yeah, I think I'm a bit OP with the whole... Ah, yes, nice. The super glue's ready. Yes, yes, yes. So what we can do now is take that glass panel and make some glass bottles. And then I can make myself a glass attachment. So that's going to be amazing. Right, so let's get to the... let's put things away, I think, firstly. I've got a silver key, which is nice. That probably needs to go in here, doesn't it? With my little selection of silver keys. I've got more treasure chests. I need to go and check on Sid's place or something and see if I can get some treasure chest keys for these, like, wooden ones at least. There's another orb. I will sell that one. I'll sell that one. Keep that one. Probably keep that one. I don't really know about that one, to be honest. Put the ear in. Oh no, did I have box resin already? Teach me for blimmin'. That will teach me to keep my boxes in a mess and then not know where anything is, eh? Right. Where did I put my pine resin? It's there. Okay, lovely. People are right, but I want to keep the spotted opal on me because the spotted opal is brand new. Needs to go to the museum in the morning, so we'll just keep that there so I don't forget it. Those two need to be sold. And these need to be made into some super glue. I want to see if I've got a bottle attachment. I don't need the super glue for bottles. And then I might be able to just start giving super glue out when there is a quest for it. But there we are. I can make some bottles out of that. Five empty bottles. Let's get my quartz bottles and my piece of iron. One piece of iron, quartz bottles. I know I've got them somewhere. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Still nope. Where have they gone? I know I have them. They must be in here, right? Yeah, they are. Okay. So, that should be enough for a bottle attachment now. Oh, finally. Okay, finally done it. I've been waiting for ages for that. Probably could have done that ages ago, but never mind. So, if I put that onto the glass maker... Left, right, or front of this? Oh, okay. We'll produce bottles instead of glass. So if I put iron into there, that should make me glass bottles that I need. Iron ore even in there. So iron ore. I need coal in my inventory as well. The bottles could probably just go in there. Spare ones and stuff. Then I can start making things like honey and juices and things like that with all the bottles I'm going to have. There we are. So that should come out as bottles. I'm hoping. Lovely. It's probably now time to go to bed before the spooklers come and get me. So, I need like... Oh, let's put some rope on before I do though. Because I think that rope will be the last rope I need for Cedric's... second part of Cedric's rocket. So that's going to be cool. And then we'll get to see what horrendous next thing Cedric is going to need. Probably gold and silk rope. I can only imagine it's going to be gold and silk rope and like... coal or something. It'll be something like that. We'll find out though. So anyway, that's gonna be it from me. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. I know we did lots of bits and bobs this episode, But I think it's progressing, all of it is progressing us towards something good, and to get the lily pad collection done. Also, we're progressing towards getting all of the bottled goods done as well. So I think as much as it seemed like it was very bitty, there's a lot of stuff going on that's going to all culminate in things getting done for the museum, for example. Also, as much as I say that, we defeated like one of the major dungeon bosses. So that was a big thing. And also we did a festival. So hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. Hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.